Diaries. This is season 3, episode 16, 1912. That's a fun year, actually. Fun fact, that's the year Titanic went down. I don't know why I stuck in my head.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, April 14th, 1912.
Well, I don't think they're going to be talking about
I don't think
Titanic.
they're talking about Titanic.
But
it's just a fun fact.
I'm assuming this is a flashback.
Yeah. Last week's episode, too, we found out that Damon did a pretty fucked up thing by killing Bonnie, turning Bonnie's into a vampire.
She's in transition. Yeah. We don't know yet if she's actually going to follow through. I think she's going to follow through.
I think she will.
Yeah.
It kind of makes a little bit more sense. But as fucked up as it is, I think that was a very smart plan because even if you kill her, they can still use her dead body or whatever, her spirit or whatever. So turning her into a vampire means she's no longer a witch. So I think that's kind of interesting. You can't be both. So, yeah. Let's just dive into this episode. If you guys want to get the full reaction, again, guys, check out the Patreon. Links in the description down below. We're also episodes ahead, so feel free to check that out.
We are, we're basically like a whole season ahead. Yeah. We're like a couple episodes into season 4 right now. So, if you are watching this on YouTube right now, we are that much ahead on Patreon.
Yeah, check it out. Alright, here we go.
Falls, 1912.
He sent for one of the police vehicles. A little winter chill never hurt anyone, Sheriff Forbes. I'm less concerned about the cold front. More for your safety. One councilman's murder doesn't make an epidemic, Gerald.
Same kind of killer. Damn. Well, maybe she is supernatural because she shot him.
Maybe it wasn't a death kill.
Well, look at his wound.
Oh no, he's in jail.
No, I'm detained.
I thought he was.
That was for his own good. You were shot. Dr. Fell used vampire blood to heal you.
Dr. Fell is the one who shot me.
Because you came at her with a knife.
Yeah, with the knife I had found hidden in her things.
We're gonna ignore the part where he's one of the killer's victims? I mean, the guy was practically stabbed to death.
Yeah.
Dr. Fell suggested his wounds could have been self-inflicted.
God, you think I stabbed myself?
Look, I don't know what to think. I've got nothing except murder weapons from your stash and a respected member of a founding family pointing a very long finger.
She is setting me up. I'm being framed here.
Well, that may...
I talked to Bonnie.
What did she say?
They're at her mom's house. Abby's gonna complete the transition.
Oh, okay.
She decided to become a vampire?
Yeah. Caroline's gonna help her through it. Get her control and stuff.
Damon turned her mom into a vampire to save my life.
Yeah.
It's absolutely my fault.
You're gonna make me run more, aren't you?
I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, a lot of bad things happen to her, people around her. I mean, because of her.
Sheriff, you just was...
Rick's fine. Sheriff wants me to stay out of it.
Oh, yeah, she's still
But
busy.
you're not going to. Are you?
Seems just as good a plan as any.
Your friend's in jail for murder. You have to do something.
Well, I guess I could rip out Dr. False Accusation's throat. Maybe her tongue. I could chew it up in little tiny pieces and feed it to the squirrels. So me staying out of it suddenly sounds like a good idea, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I saved your life last night. You're welcome.
You could show a little compassion about Bonnie.
I know it. You're right. Her mom must be really hurting right now.
If you keep pushing people away, you're gonna end up alone.
Remember, he did sleep with Rebecca.
Yeah.
Are we just not gonna talk about that?
Dear Diary, Chipmunk asked me my name today. I told him it was Joe. That lie. What are you doing?
Digging up clues. Most of the originals are gone, but now we have a whodunit in town. Hey, do you remember when we came back for Zachariah's funeral?
Vaguely. Why?
If memory serves, he wasn't the first Founders Councilman were killed that year, or even that month.
Your point being?
I'm trying to remember what year it was.
1912.
So much for vaguely.
It feels strange to be home again after so long away. I thought I was gonna
They have a tomb called the Salvatores.
Certainly not for a funeral.
Lockwood. Mariana Lockwood.
Huh.
And this is my friend Samantha Gilbert.
Cousin Jonathan Gilbert.
My late grandfather. Did you know him?
Cross paths? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be inappropriate, but no one seems to be willing to discuss the details of Zachariah's death.
He was murdered. And he wasn't the first. Smith and W. Cos. Why not? He should know. He's a founded family like us. Be careful, Mr. Salvatore. It's not a good time to be a founder in this town.
Well, someone's killing all the founders.
I think it was the council.
Back then and now.
Damn. It's been a long time, brother.
Yeah, but he was married to
50 years.
Forbes. And I know that they're...
I missed the funeral of, what do you call him? Uncle Zachariah?
Damon, wait. Let's grab a drink. Catch up. I've missed you, brother.
Oh.
50 years is a long time.
Sure. Why not?
But he doesn't seem like a bad guy still. I mean, so when does he turn become like an asshole?
What do you say, brother? I was hoping you could help me solve a murder.
Oh, like Nancy Drew.
The Hardy Boys. Yeah.
Do you happen to know who kept the milling ledgers during that period?
Back then, all the logging mills were owned by the Salvatores.
Great.
So as a medical examiner, Bill Forbes and Alaric Saltzman have in common. Come on, knock it off. No.
It's like a twitch he has. Is he's thinking? I don't know.
Best approach. Why then, huh? Brian Walters and Alaric weren't from family families.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you get a lot of council members, go A-list. At least in 1912 they killed Salvatore.
Which Salvatore would that be?
Both the medical examiner and my ex-husband got into altercations with Meredith Fell before their deaths. Now, she said you were a witness to her fight with Brian Walters.
So what are you saying? I was defending her honor? I barely knew her then.
She said she also told you Bill threatened to report her to the medical board for giving him vampire blood.
No, she didn't.
A 2 a.m. call on the night he was killed?
I remember calling her, but I was drinking, and I don't remember the conversation.
Well, do you have an alibi for the night Brian Walters was killed?
I was there the night of the bridge fundraiser, okay? Until midnight. You saw me there.
Time of death was between 1 and 3
He was
a.m.
dead. Remember?
Then I...
And your family in the logging mills back then?
You're full of a lot of questions.
I'm just researching the town history. You grew up here after all.
You know you don't have to disguise your true motives, Flashbacks. If you want more sex, just ask for it.
Not enough liquor in the world.
Oh, come on. It was too good for you to be this hostile. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it was a vampire. Maybe. Don't think for a second you didn't cross my mind too, brother. But these murders were your style.
Does his voice sound different to you?
Plus, I know where the
Or is it just me?
circulating now.
Maybe it's
Damon. Damon's? No? Okay.
Sage. Speaking of great sex,
You gotta survive without human blood, you know.
you do not get to lecture me on how to live my life. Not anymore.
What's your name?
Not interested.
Well, Mr. Not Interested. You seem to me like a gambling man.
I'm afraid you have me all wrong.
Well, that's too bad. I knew Sage once. Trashy little thing.
You really think it was safe she was killing all those founders back then?
Town questioned every grown man in Mystic Falls. Probably never occurred to them that a woman could have done it.
I don't have to make a case. He didn't do anything. How do you know? Sure, you live with him. He takes care of you. But do you really know anything about him?
Yes, I do,
No,
you
no.
bitch.
Let me tell you what I know. He was arrested for fighting 4 times before the age of 21. When he was at Duke, his future wife Isabel filed a restraining order against him. Twice. Although, then she married him, so I guess that says more about her.
Okay, you're making all of this up.
Am I? How would you know? You took pity on a borderline alcoholic vampire hunter, and you never even thought to look
Oh,
any
bitch.
deeper.
He knows.
Didn't you date him?
Yeah.
To him. You date vampires, Elena. It shouldn't come as a shock to learn that your guardian is a murderer.
What a stupid bitch.
Oh, no sympathy.
I hate her.
I don't care if they're going to try to redeem her. Anyway.
I don't care if they literally kill her in front of me. I don't care. Oh, this is her house.
Okay, look, I don't know how much longer Meredith's going to need surgery, so let's see what we can find. I know him,
Yeah.
He's innocent. And I know that Meredith's a fell. Having skeletons in the closet. Just the true founder. Ryan Walters, Bill Forbes.
Alaric Sultan. So, let's just say Sage was killing everyone in 1912. Who the hell is doing it now? It's not that psycho Dr. Fell. She's a woman. There's no way she could stab 3 grown men.
That's a bit sexist.
Yeah.
A woman could easily kill a man with the right motivation.
How sad. You're doing it all wrong. Bad vampire.
I was hungry. Now I am not hungry. My quality of form is purely subjective.
A woman isn't just for food. She's for pleasure.
I do not need a woman for pleasure. I'm spoken for.
You're all spoken for. Look at the women. They're beautiful, aren't they? Not them. They're too hungry for attention. You want the ones who button themselves up. Watch them. They can't tear their eyes away. Those are the women who secretly crave seduction. They'll put up a good fight, but the game is winning them over, making them beg for it.
What if they don't?
You're a vampire. Take it.
Sounds like Sage, all right?
How did you know her?
She was obsessed with my brother Finn over 900 years ago.
What? Creepy suicidal guy? You're doing it again. Alright. You know what? I need to, I gotta get out of here. Sure.
Why don't you just take all that and go?
Yeah.
Why don't you just sit there and look at it? Just take it.
Take pictures of everything.
Bill Gilbert.
She's one of your family journals in her closet. Didn't you say the medical examiner's time of death was between 1 and 3 a.m.?
Yeah, why?
Because the county coroner's office says that's wrong.
You got 3
They
seconds.
should have just taken it all and left.
Oh.
Oh! That's not good.
I know.
What were you thinking? I know that we had no right. No right? You broke the law. But we found something that clears Alaric. It gives him an alibi in the Brian Walters murder.
You mean this?
What is that?
A letter from the county coroner's office correcting the error in the time of death of Brian Walters. Meredith Fell received it today. She brought it to me several hours ago, full of apologies for accusing an innocent man.
Why would she have a copy hidden in her closet?
I can't ask those questions, Matt, because of the very fact that you broke into her home to find it. Do you know how much I'm already protecting both of you?
Eternally guilty conscience.
Funny. A man you're in the 20s, he didn't have any conscience at all. It's one of the things I liked most about him.
I need some help with this one.
What can I do?
Hello.
Hi.
This may seem very forward, but you're just so pretty.
Thank you.
And please don't scream. You're about to have a very, very bad night.
Why would you do that?
Oh, is he tempting Stefan?
It's dinner time. Have a bite.
Why is he doing that?
What are you doing? Tough love, Stefan. You're not gonna survive this cold turkey thing. You never do. It's time to get that monkey off your back. Her blood will be on your hands. Or you can just have a little drink. Save her life. Come on, Stefan. You were the one that said you didn't want any more innocent lives slaughtered. Save her. Go on. Have a bite. I snatched, you eat, I'll erase. I'll even heal it for you when it's over. Why are you doing this? You know what blood does to me. Because you let it control you. You always have. I'm just here to help you learn how to fight it.
This is rubbish.
He's right that he does need to learn how to control it. I think season 1 when he first had it.
I got it from here. Try it.
Well, it's just getting started.
Scram. No one likes a murderer.
You're a real arsonist.
I'm told. Hey, you wanna fight hunger? You wanna fight me?
What are you doing?
Oh shit. Okay, well.
Just a little experiment. So I need to make this more dramatic than it needs to be.
Elena, let's just go. Elena!
Of course, Duan's
He's a fucking vampire. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, too bad they don't have True Blood here.
So, that's gonna take a little time.
Elena, he's a vampire.
I know, believe me, just saying it out loud, it sounds crazy, but it's like I knew that he would never stop loving me. Like he would never.
What?
Die. Like he would never die.
And Damon?
Well, he was there when Stefan wasn't there.
Yeah.
Damon just sort of snuck up on me. Got under my skin, and no matter what I do, I can't shake it.
He's home.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Aww. He's kind of like a stepfather in a weird way, so.
I know it may not seem like it, but you did really well tonight. And before you know it, you're gonna be the king of moderation.
Why do you even care, huh? The whole brother bonding thing. Getting Elena to hate you. Well, you feel guilty because you kissed her, is that it, Damon? Because you can stop. Go back to hating me. It's a lot easier.
Can you for 1 minute actually believe that I'm trying to help you?
I don't need your help.
You don't need me. Are you kidding me? Do you remember what happened last time you said that?
What are you talking about?
1912, Stefan. Through their veins waiting to be opened up and sucked dry. You've just forgotten how good it feels. And so had I. But Sage, she reminded me. It's worth it. It's all worth it. Not him, Stefan. Not him. Her.
Ah, she's the founder.
She's the one.
They always kill women. You know, you never see a man, you know.
You can't. We can't.
Yeah.
I knew you still had it
Don't be greedy?
Is this him turning to the Ripper? He killed her, and that's.
Stefan, stop. Stefan, stop. I'm so sorry.
Oh, he took the head off of her.
She tried me. I need your help.
The Founders Council killer had nothing on you. By the decade's end, we're calling you the Ripper of Monterey. I let you walk away. I watched you go over the edge. I didn't do anything to stop you. Sure I could. I just didn't want to. But I want to now.
That's good.
Why?
You're my brother.
Because right now, you're all I got.
I'm good. Gonna head to bed in a few.
Hey, listen, Elena. The sheriff told me about everything you did today. And while I appreciate it, I don't want you getting in trouble because of me, okay?
If not for you, for who?
Well, still, I'm the one who's supposed to look after you, even if I suck at it.
It's hard to tell. I mean, at first I thought it was Jonathan Gilbert's journal, but it ended up being his granddaughter's, who apparently went just as crazy as he did. So, great genes, huh?
Oh, well, so maybe she is a Gilbert, that chick. So that's why she has it.
Good night.
From 1912, they never did arrest anyone for the founder's murders, but they did get a confession 10 years later.
They did.
Who? Jonathan Gilbert's granddaughter, Samantha. They assumed she was crazy, locked up in an insane asylum.
Then what?
Trail ends there. I mean, she was a founder. You know, they like to look out for their own.
Samantha Gilbert. That is very weird.
Why?
Because I'm pretty sure I'd already killed her.
Put in jail and then you have me freed?
I did it for you, Rick. I forged the coroner's note to clear your name.
Oh, you know what? People are right. You are psycho.
Now that you've been cleared, they'll look somewhere else. They won't look your way again. If you let me in, I can explain.
Oh no, she's a vampire. Don't let her in, don't let her in.
If you let me in...
Yeah.
I thought she was some sort of ghost or something. She's probably here for the journal, maybe.
So you think Samantha Gilbert is still alive, running around Mystic Falls,
she's still-
killing founders?
Yeah.
It's not possible. She became a vampire we'd know about, right?
Well, then she must have had a ring that brought her back to life. I mean, she was a
Oh yeah.
Gilbert, right? Those rings are passed on through generations.
Yeah, but even if she had a ring, she wouldn't be alive today. It was a protector from old age.
Jeremy is one of them, and the others...
Alaric.
Like the sheriff said, the victims were killed with your weapons.
What's with the stake? He's not a vampire.
No, this was a murder.
Dad! Someone drove this stake through his heart.
It's one of ours.
Yeah, but I was attacked.
With your own knife. A wound that could have been self-inflicted.
It's impossible. I would know if I were killing people.
Would you? Have you had any blackouts? Instances of lost time? You wear a ring that lets you cheat death, Rick. How many times can you die before it changes you?
No. She's trying to make him think he did this?
And I want to help you. This has happened before. Almost 100 years ago. Rick, I think she's right.
So if you wear the ring for so long, then you... So if you wear it for so long, then you go crazy and kill people?
I'm sorry, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Okay.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm just...
Who wrote that? Who wrote that? And I want to know who wrote that. What writer was responsible for that?
I'm sorry. It's just I can't stop. A ring that makes me go crazy. Was that the Frodo ring? More the rings.
Yeah.
More precious. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Let me be serious now. That was just. Okay.
And all of a sudden.
Yeah. Okay.
All those times he was no.
So this whole time we're thinking about, oh, it could be this, it could be that, but it's just a fucking ring. That plot twist. It's a ring. It's why, or it's a.
Then what about Jeremy?
Yeah.
He has one.
So someone called Jeremy and said, "Hey, take the ring off. You could be, going crazy.
You can only wear it for so long. There's a time frame.
I think it's
for each person.
I think it's like how many times you die. I think. But again, was that chick going crazy?
Jeremy's died a few times though. I mean.
I don't know. I think. As for this episode, I think it was kind of a dud, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, me too. I'm calling it. Yeah.
It wasn't the best episode. Probably the worst in the season so far.
I like the moments that Matt and Elena had together. That was sweet.
But as for the episode, it wasn't all that.
No.
The ending was, like I said, this is laughable. Okay, yeah. So it's just, I don't know. I think they just pulled that. Personally, I feel like they just pulled that out of their ass.
I agree.
Yeah. But I'm sorry if you guys think it's cool and everything, but I think they just pulled that out their ass.
No, I don't approve. They better get over this plot quick and move on to the next one because I'm tired of it already.
Hopefully they could, course correct it maybe. But as for this episode, no.
So what are they gonna do? So that means he's gonna have to take it off.
Yeah. See, the thing about this season too, I feel like there's too many things that's going on this season. It's like, what are we focusing on? I feel like the season I don't know. It's just we're doing with the originals, and they leave, and come back, and then they're trying to find a tree. Then it's like, okay, what's going on? It's like.
But we did learn about the tree though. Rebecca, she knows the sound have it. Well, because I think they have the ledger of where
is that? Yeah.
Of all the logs and of all the trees that were chopped down, and they might know, or in the logs, might say where the tree is built with, in someone's home or something. So that's important. I'm glad we got that information.
Yeah, and again, the thing about the fucking killing rate that makes you go crazy and kill people, it's there.
Stupid.
So, anyway, guys, if you guys want to get the full reaction, check out our Patreon. Links in the description down below. We'll catch you guys next week.
Bye.
I'm killing me.
No.